Hi BooTube. How's it going? It's currently really late right now, and it's currently Wednesday, which is my last day off. Well, not really last day off, but like I said in previous videos recently, my job, I work 5 out of 7 days a week, and the only 2 days off I get are Tuesday and Wednesdays, and today's Wednesday. So, anyway, I am here to do, I know literally this Thursday, Arrow Season 6, Episode 6 will premiere, and I literally haven't even recorded Episodes 4 and 5, and this is Episode 4, which is Arrow Season 6, Episode 4, titled Reversal. I'll try to get as much info as possible. It's been a while. This episode literally premiered November 2nd, so it's been a while. Let's see how much I remember. From what I remember, Black Siren, Laurel, she's seemingly she's going on like a mini killing spree, basically, and these individuals that she's killing, they seem very unimportant and random, because there's not really a pattern with the people she's killing. They're not like rich, famous people, or like just important people in general. They're just not. They're just seemingly random, right? And Felicity at the same time gets approached by Elena. If you guys don't remember Elena, remember that time when Felicity joined a little mini hacker group? And yeah, Elena was that young hacker girl that totally admired Felicity. Well, she's back after disappearing, and remember when we last saw Elena, she asked Felicity to help her pretty much rescue one of their own, which is, I believe his name was Caden James or something like that. And Elena and Caden just disappeared, right? Of course, Elena left like a message to Felicity. She left like some sort of drive for Felicity in an abandoned place, like, hey, thank you, but we gotta go, and all that stuff. But anyway, Elena approaches Felicity and tells her that the person that she helped rescue, which is Caden James, is apparently planning something that will pretty much get hundreds of millions of people, like casualties worldwide, basically. So she's like, Felicity, I need you to help me. Remember that guy you helped me rescue? Yeah, he's planning something big, and this really big thing he's planning, it's going to cause hundreds of millions of casualties worldwide. I need your help, right? Anyway, in order to try to stop Caden James, they're trying to get something what's called a ghost drive. And, you know, because Caden James is also a hacker, so most likely, I don't know much about hacking, but whatever a ghost drive is probably would work. But anyway, they're trying to get to this black market dealer, apparently called Amnesiac, codename Amnesiac, to buy some sort of ghost drive. And while that's all happening, Oliver is kind of getting suspicious of Felicity, like he knows something's going on. So, because he's concerned, he ends up intervening with the whole Felicity and Elena meeting the black market dealer Amnesiac to get that ghost drive. And of course, Oliver intervenes, he attacks all those thugs that Amnesiac has, and of course it angers Felicity, and because she's angry, she ends up stealing the drive, instead of just, you know, possibly doing it legally. Anyway. Sorry. Anyway, while that's also happening, the rest of Team Arrow is trying to track down, of course, Black Siren. They managed to track her down in Felicity's apartment. And apparently, Laurel actually is revealing to Team Arrow, basically, that she's actually working for Caden James. So basically, while Felicity is with Elena, of course, Oliver intervening with Felicity, we got one party there being Oliver, Felicity, and Elena with Caden James and Amnesiac, mainly Caden. We got the rest of Team Arrow trying to deal with Laurel, and we find out that Black Siren and Caden James are connected. Laurel is working for James. And he also tasks his men to kill Felicity and Elena. And, during that whole thing, if I'm not sure who, I believe it was Elena. I know someone got critically shot. I remember Team Arrow came to rescue both Felicity and Elena, but apparently someone got critically shot, and I want to say it was Elena that got shot. Of course, apparently also Felicity learns that Caden James he intends to destroy the internet, basically. And also she learns that Caden James has stolen a bunch of victims' fingerprints. So basically, those seemingly unimportant people that Laurel's been killing, apparently Caden James wanted Laurel to kill these people so he could have their fingerprints. And apparently these fingerprints of these unimportant people are actually necessary to enter the ID&D, which is basically the International Domain Name Directory or something like that. And basically it's like a giant global internet infrastructure. I can't even pronounce. I'm bad. I can't even talk. Infrastructure. Global internet infrastructure. And we all know once if someone hacks into like an international domain name directory, that obviously is something important, right? And what you call it? They believe that James, like Felicity, is trying to pretty much intend to destroy the internet. So they end up attacking Caden James's party at the ID&D, and their Felicity manages to breach the giant firewall thing that James had and put a stop to his apparent attack. So, nerd power, right? And, from what I remember, I don't remember, again, it's been a while, but I remember, Felicity adds Elena to her startup, and she ends up calling it Helix, which is pretty funny. And apparently, remember that spinal implant that's pretty much helping Felicity walk? So apparently, not only is Felicity adding Elena to her startup and calling it Helix, she intends to mass produce her spinal implant to pretty much help other people around there, which I think is pretty damn interesting. It's pretty cool, you know. There's a lot of people out there in the world, like even in reality right now, who lost the ability to walk. And so, if this spinal implant was legit, that would help so many people right now, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, Caden James has been revealed to have intentionally lured Felicity into breaking the firewall, mainly so he can have secret access and to cover his tracks, whatever he does. And at the same time, he provides Black Siren with a device that ends up blocking Curtis from tracking them. So basically, he lured Felicity into breaking the firewall so he could use it for his own devices and pretty much do whatever he wants and cover his tracks while doing it, and provided Laurel with a way to stop Curtis from tracking them. Which is always like, ugh, Felicity. You would think that she was smart enough to actually figure that out, but apparently not. But again, I don't think most people would. Anyway, if I remember correctly, toward the end, Slade ends up calling Oliver and asks for his help. So, obviously, episode 5 of Arrow is obviously going to be a Deathstroke Slade-based episode, which I'm looking forward to. Pretty dull episode, but then again, I wasn't really into Elena and those hackers much, so it was kind of dull-ish. But it was interesting for Elena becoming back, and the fact that Caden James, the one they rescued, came back. And it's interesting that Felicity brought in Elena, but then again, they didn't end on bad terms, so yeah. But I cannot wait for that Slade episode, which is episode 5. So this is my reaction rant to Arrow, season 6, episode 4, titled Reversal. See you for episode 5. Bye.